Hey, welcome back to Styrene Relics. Boy, I've been away for a little bit. Been doing some yard work and stuff, and in doing so, I scratched my eye pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good now, so I'm back at it. Guy at work wanted me to show a car that he had sold me a while back, and I built it. So I told him I would. So let's start out by showing a Lola that I got in a bag kit, and this will all tie in together. So, anyways, these are all Lamar kits, race cars that I've got kicking around. So this one is, like I say, it's an old Lola, uh, 70 T-70, something like that. I don't know if that is the right number for the Roadsters or not. I'm sure you guys would know out there, but I'm just not that crazy. I mean, not in, involved in it, so I don't know it. But anyways, this was in a bag kit. It was beat up pretty good. A friend of mine, I think, no, he sponsored me the wheels on the Ford GT. Anyways, this one was in the bag kit, and it was in a lot of pieces. It was missing the headlight, as you can see. I did find it here just not too long ago, so I need to get that put in. It's missing a tail light. It's missing quite a bit, actually. So, anyways, I cleaned it up, put a little bit of wax on it, and it turned out good. It's a nice display model. I think this is an old MPC kit. I'd pop the back off it and show you the engine, but well, that's a real booger putting that back on and off. So we're just gonna say I did. Okay, all right. So let's get this out of the road. Well, I just back it up. How about that? And then this little Ford GT. I think driver's door opens up here. Let me turn this around. Let's do that. Okay, little Ford GT. This is another one that was in that bag kit I saved. It was pretty dirty, and I didn't paint anything. All I did was repair work. I did get the wheels from my friend Phil. He had them kicking around, so that helped out a bunch. And it's now back together and not in a display case, kind of like where it needs to be, I think. That's a real close up of that Lola, so let's get away from that. But yeah, it turned out all right. Most of it was there. The exhaust was. Let me try to get this in here. There's exhaust tips. It's supposed to go out the back. They're missing. I think I can probably make some, and it'll go in and finish that kit up real well. But yeah, that's kind of a neat real build. Uh, I've got another one yet to do that was in that same bag, but I don't know if I'll do it right away or not. Anyways, let's get these out of the way. I'll show you. Here's one that was in that bag kit. This is one I want to kind of get cleaned up. I've got most of it that I can put together. So it'll be kind of cool. This is another GT. I don't know what they called this one, the number. I get them mixed up so many times. So I'm not even going to try and guess. This is a lot like that Coyote car, I guess. But it's pretty dirty, as you can see. But I've got, I think, most of this one that it can be put together. It's in tough shape, but it'll be kind of neat. It's a down-the-road project. And let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the one that my buddy bought. And then I bought it off of him. 1/24 scale, monogram. These are a little bit different cars than I normally do, but you know, you kind of got to change it up every once in a while to get spice of life going, right? So anyway, that's what that one looks like. It was a fun build. It was a difficult build. And why I mean by that is the undercarriage of this thing is just flat, but it was warped really bad. And thing that kind of bummed me out about it was it being so warped. It was just a real struggle trying to put it back together to keep the body on the chassis and that. And then I did all kinds of detail work on the front of this engine and not even realizing that you're never going to see it. So that's a shame. But yeah, the front end of that engine's got tons of detail work, paint and that. But yeah, you'll never see it. But here's what I'm getting at. As you can see, let me get it turned around here. Maybe you can see it. Right about here where the bottom of the chassis comes up to the body, it just popped off. It was warped, I would say, a good ½ inch right in here. Well, it's even popped off back in here again. So, yeah, you can see it. It's just a shame that kit had to be like that. Now, are all of them that way? I don't know. I really don't. But mine was. So it's just a display kit. It's not going to be anything spectacular. It's not going to be out there in any kind of judging or anything, by no means. But yeah, it's neat. It's I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a shame that it had to be so warped, but sometimes you get them that way. Here's one that I did not too long ago, about a month ago, I guess. A little Ford Cobra. It's kind of cool. Let's see what this wasn't really the Essex wire kit. I had to buy the decals. This was just a regular Cobra, and but yeah, I enjoyed this one too. This was actually a nice kit to build. I'm not crazy about Cobras. Nothing against them. It's just everybody's a little different on different cars and that. But yeah, it's got. If you can see that interior or not. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. The only thing I did with this one as far as engine goes, or detail, I wired, I don't know if you can see it or not, probably not. I put spark plug wires in it. That's about it for that one. Actually, well, the undercarriage is a really nice undercarriage. That kit does very well with that. Yeah. I like it. It's fun. The only thing I did on this one, I cheated. The decal set, if you see it, it's got that small little hood scoop on the front. Well, I just cut the decals off and painted the scoop black, and you don't even notice it. So, and then I think that was it. Yeah, so that's it for that little Cobra. My 32's coming along. I'm probably going to go out and prime it today. And I've been working on the chassis. I had to make a little leaf spring for it. I was missing one leaf spring, but that's no big deal. It was easy enough to do. I had it so it was a posable front end. You could steer it, but no. Every time I touched it, it would fall apart. So it got glued shut. I'm not going to be driving it anyway. So yeah, that one's going to get some primer on it today, hopefully. And my 32 Cadillac. You ever had one of those kits that move forward and then next thing you know you're going backwards 2 or 4, 5 steps backwards? That's this kit. Man, this thing's beating me up. Didn't like the chassis. The paint job on the chassis, so I stripped it. It's back out of the stripper now. The body, it's just, it was having a hard time with the back end, the way it opens up into wheels. So I decided I'm going to cut the fenders off it and put fenders and start cutting those down, and I grafted them in there. Those are junk. I'm not doing that either. So yeah, this thing's been going back and forth with me. Get my big hands out of the way. The engine, I had that engine. I knocked off the front blower. I don't know if you can make it out or not. Knocked that front blower, or the front carburetor off that blower. And I'm thinking, oh my word, I got to fix that. And that's right where it's going to stick out the radiator. I was just heartbroken on that. I thought I'll never find it. So my plan was to take one of the other carbs off and put it out front and just kind of make something that looks like it. Last ditch effort, I thought, well, I'll get down here, look in the carpet, and I'll just see if it's even remotely close. By golly, I found it. So it's on a piece of tape. So I'm back to square one on that thing. Yeah, this thing is beating me up. I mean, pretty bad. But you know what? Keep swinging a bat and I'll hit a few. So anyways, that's where I'm standing on all this. Just giving you a little update. I should be rolling here pretty quick. I'll get this thing going again a little faster. So, all right, guys. Talk at you later.